Imagine it's the first day of the month, payday. A notification pops up on your phone. $5,000 has been deposited. You feel the pleasant weight of digital wealth. You start planning. I'll save $2,000 for a car, $1,000 for a vacation, and keep the rest for a rainy day. You open your banking app, and you see something strange. Right next to your balance, there is a red timer ticking down. 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and the numbers are racing down. This isn't a timer counting down to an interest payment. It is a timer counting down to zero. Welcome to the world of vanishing money. A world where every dollar in your wallet has an expiration date, like a carton of milk. If you don't spend this money by the end of the month, it simply disappears. How would our civilization change if saving money became physically impossible? Spoiler alert, first we would be confused. Then we would change the very nature of ownership. And at the end of the month, we would have a global meltdown. The first week of the experiment will go down in history as the week of madness. The economy would turn into an extreme game. Your savings are hot ice, and if you hold them too long, you lose everything. In economics, there is a concept called velocity of money. Usually, a dollar changes owners a few times a month. In our world, it will fly faster than a bullet. Supermarkets like Walmart and Target will be stormed, not just once a year, but every single morning. People will buy anything that has a physical form and doesn't spoil. Electronics, power tools, construction materials, a year's supply of pasta. The logic is simple. Money is air, goods are rock. If you see a guy at the checkout with a cart full of 50 blenders, you won't think he's weird. You'll think, smart investor, putting money into liquid assets. By the middle of the month, the rush begins. You have an extra $100 left that vanishes in an hour. You give it to a taxi driver or leave a 200% tip for a waiter just to not lose the resource for nothing. Generosity becomes a way to relieve stress, not a virtue. But your apartment isn't infinite. Where do you put 50 blenders? There is no room. And then money floods into the experience sector. If you can't save wealth for tomorrow, you invest everything in today. Restaurants will be packed 24/7. People who used to save on lunch will be ordering lobster because, what's the difference? The balance will reset anyway. The entertainment industry will skyrocket. Personal trainers, therapists, masseurs, tour guides, they will all become the new rock stars of the economy. We will stop living with delayed life syndrome. The motto YOLO, you only live once, will become the basis of the state economy. And now, global changes. How do you buy a house or a car if you can't save up for them? The answer is simple. You won't buy them. The world will switch to a total subscription model. Car dealerships will stop selling cars. They will rent them out. Tesla subscription, $1,000 a month. You drive the car while you pay, but it will never be yours. The same goes for housing. Mortgages will become a thing of the past. Renting will become eternal. Corporations will be thrilled. This is their dream. A world where the consumer owns nothing but pays for everything. You will pay for access to a fridge, access to a bed, access to life. The economy will become incredibly fast, but you will be forever hooked on monthly payments. And what about banks? They will change beyond recognition. The entire banking system is built on storing money and interest, but it is impossible to store a melting ice. Deposits will disappear. Bankers will watch sadly as trillions of dollars in assets turn to zero on the first of every month. Their old business models will collapse overnight. Long-term loans will vanish. No one will lend you money for 5 years if you pay back with money that becomes invalid in a week. The only way to buy real estate is complex barter. I will trade a warehouse of tuna, a collection of iPhones, and a gold watch for a one-bedroom apartment. It sounds unusual, but this will become the new reality of the real estate market. This consumption race has a dark side: ecology. If money disappears, we are forced to buy constantly. Factories will run 24 hours a day to meet this demand. We risk becoming a society of hyper-consumption. We will consume the planet's resources at a huge speed just to turn numbers into things. Landfills could overflow with goods that people bought in a panic and threw away because they didn't need them. The concept of conscious consumption will be forgotten. Environmentalists will sound the alarm, looking at mountains of plastic bought just to spend the cash. But what do rich people do who have too much money? Imagine a billionaire. He gets $1 billion in profit. It is impossible to spend it on goods. The era of aggressive charity will begin. The rich will chase foundations and universities, offering them resources. Please, take $100 million to build a library urgently before midnight. Universities will thrive. Grants on science will be infinite. It sounds good, but it will be chaos. Billionaires will fund the craziest projects, from a ladder to the moon to studying dolphin language, just to use capital efficiently. Art will become a shelter. Paintings, NFTs, sculptures, all this will skyrocket in price because art is frozen money that has no expiration date. The shadow sector will adapt also. Robbing banks becomes pointless. Imagine a robber. Put the money in the bag. The teller replies, "Buddy, they reset tomorrow. You won't have time to spend them." The gray market will return to its roots. Gold, rare metals, a factory-sealed iPhone will become the most stable unofficial currency. It is compact, liquid, and doesn't spoil. Electronics warehouses will be guarded better than fortresses. And then comes the most interesting moment of the month, the 30th day, 11 p.m., 1 hour before the reset. The world plunges into a global marathon of activity. Bars announce happy hour. They give away drinks because it's too late to sell them. The revenue will zero out. People on the street set off fireworks bought with their last funds. Streamers online hold challenges. Who can spend $1 million on crazy purchases the fastest? This is a moment of catharsis. At 11:59 p.m., everyone looks at their phones. 3, 2, 1, poof. Balance, $0.00. Silence. Relief. No one owes anyone anything. And a second later, ding, a new salary arrives. The race begins again. Does this sound like science fiction? But this is a real theory. Free Money by Silvio Gesell. In 1932, the Austrian town of Wurgel ran this experiment. Money lost value if it wasn't spent. The result? Unemployment disappeared, a bridge was built, roads were paved, the economy came alive, until the central bank banned it all. A world of vanishing money is an eternal party on a ship. Fun, loud, but we live for one day. And now, open your banking app. Look at the numbers. Phew, there is no timer. Although, wait, there is one nuance. It's called inflation. Right now, your money is also losing weight, just slowly, and without special effects. We're just used to not noticing it.